The elves were given the ethereal high notes of glam rock.
The dwarves were gifted the heavy bass of metal, and the race of men desired above all else the catchy hook of pop.
But they were all deceived, for another track was made in the land of Mordor. In the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord forged a master track, and into this composition he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will
to get down.
Down in the dark, beneath the roots of stone, that creature they called Gollum, he was dancing all alone. But then a Mr. Baggins came sneaking through the gloom, where he found a golden circle that would seal his fate with doom. They played a game of riddles in the cold and pitchy black, with the creature getting closer for a juicy hobbit snack. But the burglar held a secret that he kept inside his coat, and the question was a weapon pointed at the creature's throat. The ring betrayed its master, it wanted to be free, to find a brand new keeper for its disco melody. He slipped it on his finger and he vanished into air. Then he left the creature screaming in a panic of despair. But when you put it on, you feel the fever start, a heavy bassline thumping deep inside your tiny heart. It spins you round and round till you're caught inside the trance. There's simply no escaping the dark power of the dance. You can hide from all your friends, but not the lidless eye. It sees you burning brightly beneath the Mordor sky. The race are riding out upon their horses black. There is only going forward and there is no going back. 'Cause there's just one funk to rule them all, and just one funk to find them. Just one funk to bring them all, and in the disco bind them. The age of men is coming to an end. You have no ally and you have no friend. Surrender your will to the beat of the drum. The time of the orc has finally come. The eye is open and its vision wide. There's nowhere left for you to hide. I see the hobbit and I see the king. I am the lord of the disco ring. The ring passed to his nephew, who was barely 33, a sprightly lad named Frodo and his friend Samwise Gamgee. But the wizard saw the danger in that precious elven gold, so he cast it in the fire and it came out burning cold. You have to keep it secret and you have to keep it safe, or you'll find yourself in danger from the evil shadow wraith. Our poor hobbits had to leave the Shire with the riders on their tail. Even Styder knew that things were dire and the mission couldn't fail. They found safety in the Elven Valley with the counsel of the wise. But the men of Gondor wouldn't rally. They had fear inside their eyes. One can simply walk right into Mordor, said the shadow of the eye. But the hobbit said he'd crossed the border, or at least he had to try. Every step you take is getting slower. The burning cuts into your skin, while the bass is getting ever lower. That's when the voices start to win.
I can make you powerful and strong.
This temptation's tearing you apart.
I can make you play the perfect song.
Disco darkness in your heart. The ring, it whispers silky silent secrets. It puts your spirit to the test. The rhythm sends a shiver down your spine.
Forget about the wizard and the quest.
It will tell you things you wanna hear.
Just put me on and take the throne.
You've been struggling for so very long. Now you'll never dance alone. 'Cause there's just one funk to rule them all, and just one funk to find them. Just one funk to bring them all, and in the disco bind them. The age of men is coming to an end. You have no ally and you have no friend. Surrender your will to the beat of the drum. The time of the orc has finally come.
My eye is open and my vision wide.
There's nowhere left
For you to hide.
I see the hobbit,
And I see the king.
I am the Lord of the disco ring. Frodo stood above the sea of fire and refused to let it go. He had claimed the funk as his desire and disappeared as Samwise shouted, "No!" Funky Frodo appeared with just 9 fingers. He had lost the ring of doom. Why does he have 9 fingers?
Where is the ring of doom?
The creature Gollum held it to the sky. Then in his mania he fell
And he took the magic of the eye.
back into the pits of hell. The Dark Tower has fallen. The Master Track is silenced. The time of the elves is over.
But
The funk belongs to the age of men. 'Cause there's just one funk to rule them all, and just one funk to find them. Just one funk to bring them all.